The principle here is opening yourself up to the next thing and finding much beauty on the other side of that gate that you just opened up. The other day, I have this thing I've been moving through. I haven't really been moving through it. I've just been kind of ignoring it or not wanting to face it. And the other day, I was met with a resource to help me, and I opened myself to it, and I said, I'm going to approach this with humility. I'm going to approach this with, a desire to know where I'm going wrong and what I can do better, how I need to adjust, right? And I opened myself to that concept. It was a very positive experience to sit with myself in it, to be present with myself in it. So much of the shame that I was feeling melted away, and I was able to learn some things about myself and to learn some things about life and the situation. After that, it's creating new neural pathways, right? And what I was experiencing is that after I just faced the thing I didn't want to face, and I dealt with it, and I sat with it, and I made friends with it, after that, all these other doors started opening. Like, oh yeah, now you can face this. And this is a beautiful aspect. Now you can face this. And this is also a beautiful aspect. And now you can face this. And this might be a little bit crunchy or scary or something. But you get to face it. And, it's, when you start going about your avoidances that way, you learn that you don't have to cope with stress in that way. You learn that you actually have a large capacity to work through your shit. And the more that you can be based within yourself, the more you can be solid within your experience of what you're experiencing and who you are, who you want to be, it will be less difficult. Yeah, I realize right now, I'm realizing how, I know that I particularly grew up, being kind of a people pleaser because of my family life, because of the religion that I grew up within, the religious cult that I grew up in. That's really how I see it these days. But, yeah, I was very conditioned, even to the geographical society in which I live. I was taught to just please everybody, and I lost touch with myself. I do think, however, that, this issue is a lot more collective than just a small specific demographic in which I'm coming from. So I do want to speak to it, the concept of people pleasing and sacrificing the self, because I think just within the grander scheme of things, of what we've been moving through in the evolution of humanity, I do think the last extended period of time people have been taught to sacrifice themselves. I see it across all nations and across all, I just see it all over the place. So, getting clear is very important. Staying centered is very important. Peace and blessings, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care. Enjoy. Enjoy what you are moving through. Open yourself up. and you'll find that many doors open in response to you being willing to open the door of what you've been afraid to face. Don't limit yourself. Understand that you have the capacity to solve your problems, and that you have the capacity to transform your experiences, your life, everything. So, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Face that shit. Face that shit. Everything's gonna be fine.